Night waking in a newborn baby is very, very normal. However, your baby waking every 1 to 2 hours overnight can definitely be improved upon. Today I am answering your sleep question. Any suggestions for how to get my 7-week-old to sleep for longer than 1 to 2 hour stretches overnight? And the good news is, yes, I have lots of suggestions, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Nikki, one of the founders of a company called Little Ones and mother to 3 beautiful children. At Little Ones, we specialise in infant and child sleep through a comprehensive set of online sleep programs. At 7 weeks old, your baby has a very immature circadian rhythm, and there are a lot of factors that are starting to come into play that are contributing to the way your little one is sleeping. It is really important that we, when dealing with sleep across any age range, are not just talking about night sleep in isolation from daytime sleep. We really need to be looking at what's happening for your little one across their whole 24-hour day. So to aim for longer stretches of sleep than 1 to 2 hours overnight, which is definitely possible at this age, we need to go back and have a look at what's happening in your little one's day. At this age, it's quite common that babies can start to nap really, really well. And you're probably thinking, woohoo, I've got a baby who's napping like a pro. They're napping for 2 to 3 hours at a time for several naps across the period of the day. And while that is amazing for you, especially during the day, that is likely causing those really short stints of sleep overnight. Quite simply, your little one is not tired enough to sleep longer overnight. This is quite common in newborn babies, and it's almost like they've got their day and their night mixed up around the wrong way. So if they're doing really nice long naps during the day, that's obviously the way you want it to be overnight, and vice versa, with the shorter stints of sleep happening during the day. The opposite can also happen where your little one is napping poorly during the day, and I'm talking like 20-30 minute naps on and off throughout the day. They will be reaching bedtime in the evening and approaching their overnight sleep in a very overtired state. And the younger our children are, the more susceptible to overtiredness they can be, and the more noticeable the effects of overtiredness are. So you would be experiencing a very grumpy, unsettled baby who's not going into a deep restorative sleep because they have too much overtiredness built up in their system. So in either of these cases, unfortunately, it means that your baby's night sleep is going to take a hit. The solution to both overtiredness and undertiredness is simply to have a bit more control over your baby's daytime structure. So this would mean knowing how long they should be napping for at each nap and the ideal time that those naps should be to guarantee that they're getting the right amount of daytime sleep to then lead to a really settled nighttime, and you should be seeing more consolidated nighttime sleep as a result. Another couple of factors that can affect the quality of your little one's night sleep at this age is the amount of calories that they're consuming, again during that 24-hour period. While we would still expect to be feeding our little ones overnight at this age, you want to make sure they're getting in a lot of feeds during the day, because if they're napping for too long, then not only is the sleep component of that affecting their night sleep, but they're probably missing some feed opportunities too. Getting in a lot of feeds during the day, that means hopefully you need to feed them slightly less overnight. So make sure there are a lot of feed opportunities for your little one happening during the day. One last contributing factor to unsettled nights could be the environment in which your little one is sleeping. So at this very new age, you would be wanting to have your baby swaddled, and that is helping to control their startle reflex, but it is also replicating the nice, snug, confined feeling of being in the womb, which does help babies settle and sleep. We would also encourage the use of white noise in your little one's room to help get them in the zone for sleep and block out any other environmental noises that might disrupt them. Using blackout blinds or having quite a dark room can start to be important here too, and we would discourage the use of a nightlight at this age because your little one actually needs the dark to sleep more than they need the comfort that a nightlight can bring to an older baby or a toddler. I hope that's given you some of what are our best tips for helping your little one to consolidate their nighttime sleep a bit more. If you would like some more age-specific and really detailed guidance, please visit our website, www.littlewans.co, because there is a ton of information on there, and also you're able to access our sleep programs from there too. And in our sleep programs, we're able to help you in infinite detail along with our team of certified sleep consultants. Thank you very much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll talk to you again soon.